guys, welcome back to my channel if you're new. Hi, hello, my name is Kim and I go by 𝐓𝐀𝐊𝐄 here on YouTube. I was told to do a very interesting reading today. Yes, I was. A time travel reading. Time travelers, if you're here, this reading's for you. If you didn't know you were a time traveler, and you're really intrigued by this, and you're drawn to this, you're probably a time traveler. You're probably a time traveler. Dang. Okay. They showed me to do this. I'm gonna grab my other deck too. They told me to spin it like the clock. Here we go. Incoming message. Psychic abilities. Future life contactee. Dream time. Arcturus. I was just going to film an Arcturus reading, so I probably will film an Arcturus reading after this. Hybrid children. Prepare for contact. Orion. You guys saw it. Experiencer. You know we are not alone. You're not alone. They're not alone. Dang, guys. Okay. I don't feel any more need to come out, so. ET contactee, 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 contact. I just made contact, actually. I was outside sitting with my Lemurian, my Starberry Lemurian, my other little Lemurian, and my Moldavite in the sun. And I saw a bunch of ET alien faces. It was Zeta Reticuli. Some of you may have had encounters with Zeta Reticuli, but it was interesting because their faces look different. Like the eyes were different, like this. Like some were more round, some were more narrow. And I think I'm going to draw some of their faces and put it up either on my Patreon or maybe one on my Instagram. But I feel like I'm going to put them up on my Patreon. Alpha Draconian. Coming through strong. The Joint Secret Space Program with these two. The government, the space program is working with the Zetas and the Draconians. There's still a lot that I'm learning about. Oh, write a book. They want me to write a book. They want you to write a book. There's still a lot that I'm learning about the Draconians, the Zetas, and no, they're not all bad. If you've been told that, it's a lie. Super Soldier in the reverse. So yeah, Super Soldier. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got going on? I want to pull some clarifiers. Listening. They told me I'd get better messages from this deck. enchanted map, so we're going to use this one. Magic prayers. I think we said magic prayers, or you guys said magic prayers. Yeah, we're definitely going into the unknown right now. Into the unknown. Do not be scared of storms. Just be the gentle leader going into the unknown. Dry desert in the reverse. Orion in the desert. Yeah, something to do with Orion and the desert. Cleaning up. Yeah. Okay. They want you to dip into your sacred pool of knowledge, which is you. They want you to sit with yourself and don't be afraid. Like, close your eyes and don't be afraid. Go into the unknown, because there are memories that you have to clean up there. Some of them aren't accurate, and some of them you do have to access. Some of them need to be cleared and verified as false and swept away, basically like transmuted, and some of them need to be made aware of. Yeah, this is so weird. Some of you wanted to experience something in the desert, but you didn't. But you did encounter a being from Orion. You know you're not alone, but I feel like this has happened in a dream. I feel like a being from Orion contacted you in a dream. They want you to prepare for contact, because like you've gone somewhere sacred, some of you, and now you have to get ready for contact, because contact is coming in. A lot of you did have childhood contact from when you were a kid. You've been visited since childhood, and they want you to share this experience. Share your experience. Share your experience. Your perspective is valuable. And we also have over here, write a book. So I feel like some of you are involved in some sort of like some system, some program. So we do have the joint SSP, which is the secret space program, right underneath the Zetas and the Alpha Draconians. They want you to write a book and share your stories, because you have been a super soldier. You've been in the super soldier program and spent time in space. I think the more that you write about it and dip into your sacred pool of knowledge, you'll remember this. But you're definitely an ET contactee, but you're not believing it, because we have that in the reverse. Joint SSP, that gem just landed on, and on Zeta. So the Zetas, we're working with the joint SSP, which is a secret space program. You are an ET contactee. You've had contact with ETs, but a lot of you are believing it, or you're like blind to it, or you're not wanting to acknowledge it. But yeah, this is the reason why you have all these psychic abilities. This is the reason why you need to share your experiences, because upon sharing your experiences, you'll awaken and remember these memories. You've had contact with beings from Arcturus. This is an incoming message. They're trying to tell you something. Listen, they're trying to tell you something. Oh my gosh. So a lot of you do have psychic abilities, and the reason that you do is because you are a contactee. And you're part of these programs. And these programs involve time travel. A lot of them do. I'm going to read you some information about the Montauk space program, because that's what's coming through strong. The Montauk time travel program. You also spend time with ETs, humans, and children. So yeah, hybrids. You've encountered a being from Orion. Future life contactee. You will make direct contact in a future life. So like direct, I've actually had direct contact already, but I feel like a lot of you will have more of this in a future life. And I feel like a lot of you know it. A lot of you know it, or you already remember it from the future, but you've kind of forgotten about it, but you're kind of re-remembering it now, or you will be. Yeah, a lot will be shown to you in your dreams. Your extraterrestrial dreams have meaning. Keep a dream journal. This has been a huge message. Please, you guys, please write down your dreams. This is huge. There's huge things coming in hot here, coming in strong. Like, they want you to really write down what occurs during your dream time. And prepare for contact because it's coming. I think there might even be a hybrid child that will contact you from Arcturus. Once you share your experiences, your psychic abilities heighten and you have more astral dreams. Childhood contact. Please write these things down because there's a message there that's trying to tell you something, and this will relate to your future life. Yes. I think as a child, you travel to the future to talk to yourself now, to give yourself knowledge or awareness of what you had been through or what you were going to go through because you had seen it as a child through this contact experience. Yeah, you've had contact with ETs, ET contactee. Dang, you guys. Let's move on to some more cards, shall we? Fuck. Okay, so this is all about the Montauk time travel. Survivor of the CIA 60s to 90s Montauk / MK Ultra and time travel projects. U.S. government's top secret Montauk project allegedly involved kidnapped kids, mind control experiments, and time travel. For decades, secret research and applied technology ensued. Experiments were conducted that included electronic mind surveillance and the control of distinct populations. The climax of this work was reached at Montauk Point in 1983, but went on until 1993 due to the time portals. I was born in 86. This is really interesting. This is where many of the runaway and kidnapped children ended up. Similar programs continue to this day, and I feel like there was more about it maybe in this book. They just took me to the incoming message page. Your extraterrestrial guide or guides are speaking to you and trying to tell you something. To tune in, set the intention to communicate with guides who promote the highest good for you and others. Imagine the stars or listening to ambient music can help you attune to their energy. Allow incoming messages of love and support from beings that want to develop communication with you, assist you and help you, or send you a higher level of consciousness and awareness. Set the highest standard energetically and you will hear the most positive messages. Maybe there isn't Montauk in here. Super soldiers are people working in a military capacity but are not always enlisted. They are capable of operating beyond normal human limits and abilities. Quite often they possess special psi abilities because they themselves are extraterrestrial contactees. If you are connected to the MyLab card, likely you are attracted to the Super Soldier card as well. Have you seen a Super Soldier during your MyLab experience? Or do you remember acting in a military capacity yourself? Not everyone is attracted to this card. If you are and would like to know why, keep looking at your memories and research the subject further. MyLab kept coming up, and I watched an interview with 𝐘𝐕𝐄 Cassidy. I'll list her name below, but I jumped on there and then I fast forward right to where she was talking about the MyLab experience, and then the man in the hat, the man in the black hat, the tall man, the shadow man in the black hat. And I'm like, hold the front door. Because me and my sister, we just found out, I think it was 2 years ago, we used to see the same thing. So my room was here, hers was right across, but separated by a wall. And we would always see this tall shadow man peeking in our door at night, watching over us. And she was talking about how he was part of the military programs and working with the aliens, and would run experiments. And I've had remembrances of experiments being ran on me, and It's crazy. MILAB is a name coming from the abbreviation of military, mil, and abduction, ab. So military abduction. It is a term most commonly used to identify involvement with covert bodies monitoring your ET contact experiences. If you have experiences or memories of people in uniform asking about your extraterrestrial contact, this may be an indication you'd relate to yourself as a MILAB. Identifying this as a possible part of your contact is meant to empower you and help you learn the truth about your memories. You may want to do further research on the subject and compare your experience with others. Oh man. Yeah. So some of you that might trigger some memories within you. It might not. That might not resonate at all. That's okay. But if something I said resonated, I think I'm going to write a book actually about my experiences because it's just too much. All right. Something to do with light language, galactic genealogy, and your light language that you speak. Messages. There wasn't anything about Montauk in there. I thought there was, but I think we're going to close it out actually. Should I? They want me to pull a card, an activation card. Heart of the Pentagon. Okay, so this is the cards, the Starseed Oracle from Wizard Azanon. I have my coffee resting on one that I just randomly pulled out. So if you go to, I'm gonna set my coffee there so it doesn't leave a ring. If you guys go to his channel, oh, number 23. Something's about the 23 with me. What the frick? Okay, sorry guys. If you go to his channel, he has activations coinciding with these cards. They're like little videos that you can watch and get activated, and they're very, very powerful. I recommend watching them just one time and maybe one a day at the most because they're very, very strong and potent. This one is the Heart of the Pentagon. Now, not all of these have activations that coincide with them, but a lot of them do. I'll leave his channel link below. Heart of the Pentagon. This is joy. This is playfulness. This is pleasure. Okay. I think this is also your sacral chakra. A lot of orange here. So tapping into your sacral chakra and I think transmuting energies so that way they can go into more playful energies. I think the more you tap into higher vibratory things, the easier the memories come. And then you can just kind of like transmute them, let them go, or change them maybe to more playful memories so they're not so like serious or scary or whatever emotion you want to label into it. But we're transmuting them right now, just talking about them. So just know that like healing has occurred just by talking about these things. Definitely check out that activation if there is one, but I definitely know there's probably one to this because the chambers do have them. This is number 12, adds to number 3. So the alignment, the mind, body, spirit. This chamber of exhilaration is really going to help you. It has a lot to do with heart chakra healing here. And oh my God. So the eyes that I saw in the being outside looked like this face. So see this diamond face and see these big, narrow black eyes? That was what I saw outside, holding my Moldavite screen. Okay. There's 2 suns here too, and the cross. For those symbols that resonate with you, it might resonate with you. There's also a cross at the top here. Okay, so this is enthusiasm. This is learning. So I think you're learning a lot about time travel, learning a lot about your past ET experiences. This is also generosity, and this is your fortune, the future, right? So yes, definitely watch this one. Definitely watch it. I think it's exhilarating learning all this, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, for watching, for liking, for commenting. Please make sure to leave a comment and let me know how this resonated for you, or if you remember any galactic or ET or just strange dreams or memories from either your childhood, middle age, or up and through till today. Anything that you remember at all that you would feel comfortable sharing in the comments below, I would love to hear. And also any feedback that you have as to what you would like to see next, I would love to hear it. So thank you so much, and please do consider subscribing. I'd love to have you. And check out my Etsy shop below. I have Starseed Origins readings. I've done over 200 of those, and wonderful feedback. Amazing to channel for you and connect you to your origins if that's something you're interested in. I love you all so incredibly much, and until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.